So we are looking forward to seeing whether or not they'll be able to go all the way and just win all the way through the tournament, or if we're going to see Mesmer Freecasting coming back. I wonder what's going to happen. What do you reckon, Roy?
Well, I mean, it was a pretty close final, but you know, between the two teams. I won all 3 games in that series, and I think the matches were pretty close as well. Both of these, I mean, these are the top 2 seeds for this tournament, so not terribly surprising that we see them here. It'll be interesting. We're actually going to see Skyhammer next match, and that'll be the first time we've seen Skyhammer. And obviously, Team Egypt, Red Team, they're going to be coming up. They're going to be coming into this, I should say, with a game already won because they were able to win that winners final. So they will have the advantage. It's their map as well, so you know this is they picked this map for a reason. They wanted to play on this map before any other map, so it's going to be. We expect to see them doing well on it. If they do win, they only need to win one more game, and blue team needs to win 3. So you know it should be a good series though. I think I don't think we're going to see the clean 3-0. I'd be pretty surprised if we saw that. And yeah, we're just waiting for one last person on the Mesmer Freecasting team to join, and we will be going. Just looking through the builds real quick. We've seen these players before. Primal is going to be running Core, Sword Dagger, Marauder Thief. Sunny Synod, he's going to be playing the normal Chrono build with Paladin's Amulet. Nothing crazy there. Half playing pretty standard Firebrand. He is running Sword, so he can rotate a little bit faster between nodes if he needs to, instead of Mace or Axe. Vans is going to be playing pretty standard Spellbreaker. And Mur is going to be the outlier for this team as we've focused on him a lot. He's actually running Mirage with Greatsword and Berserker Amulet Scholar Rune. So he's going to be doing a lot of damage in a very short amount of time. You know, we usually see him spiking down those targets.
Yeah, he's going to be really important in this game.
The names of the teams are switched, by the way.
Oh, my bad, yeah. Shouldn't know. Thanks, guys. Thank you, chat. And Roy. Yeah, he's going to be... I would say he is probably one of the most important people in this game, in the whole series to watch out for. Because if they can utilize him versus the Chrono, I think he's just going to be... He's just ridiculously important. Where I mentioned in... what about Struggle? I mentioned in the chat between these two teams as well, guys, and it's important I get some kind of feedback from you guys as well. And Roy's mentioned this as well. We've been thinking the last couple of months that we stick in the newer maps. We might bring a few different builds and stuff like that. I'm not personally a fan of a couple of them, but it doesn't mean that they can't be played and that you guys want... Would you want to see Kylo... not Kylo. Would you like to see Skyhammer, which is only in the finals, grand finals? Would you like to see that? Would you like to see Colosseum and also Capricorn played in these tournaments? And also... I'm just going to put it out there, just in case anyone likes Spirit Watch that much. The potential of putting that in. Would you want...
I will not cast a game on Spirit Watch.
I kind of want to put all the maps in and then just have one round, or best of one lower bracket on Spirit Watch. Watch the real teams come through. I'm joking, guys. It's sarcasm.
I mean, I think we should just have every single game played on Spirit Watch.
Yeah.
Every single one. Or Courtyard, actually. That'd be even better. No caps, just team deathmatch.
Yes, make them play the bad maps. Okay. We've got to show Half's traits. Half is playing Firebrand. That's it.
Yeah, he's just playing normal Honor, Valor, Firebrand. Nothing... Yeah. Standard traits for this. And then on the side of blue team, we've got Bamboo playing Chrono. Again, normal Chrono build, nothing crazy. Lafrere is going to be playing Kandi Daredevil with Sword Dagger. He's carrying Amulet Lynx Rune. Don't expect anything. The Firebrand also going to be playing pretty standard Firebrand. The only difference between him and Half is he's got Mace instead of Sword, which Half does. And Half also has the Kandi Clear Mantra instead of the Weakness Mantra. Obviously, the Weakness Mantra from this Firebrand going to be used to trying to negate some of the damage from Primal and Mur. The Mirage, the Power Mirage on the side of red. Tibbs going to be playing standard Spellbreaker. And Prototype going to be playing a Blood Scourge variant with Carrion Amulet, Scavenging Rune, and 3 Wells. Well, Blood specifically the one to look at there. So he's going to be a pretty tanky Necro. But this is it, boys. This is technically round number 2 of this best of 5 match. best of 5 series, I should say. Team Egypt is going to be up 1-0 because they're coming into this game having won the winners final. This is the grand final. This is the last match of this tournament, the last series of this tournament, I should say. Let's see what happens. We're going to be stopped. They're expecting the damage coming out from him. And Primal going to have to be a little bit careful. He's being chased down by Lafrere. So we are going to see Windmill going to be contested pretty hard by Blue at the moment. Mansion going to be contested by Vans, who crossed over. At the moment, no one going to be able to cap anything.
Okay, guys, I did forget. Had to add 1+ in terms of Team Egypt because they have won their way all the way to the grand final. So they get 1 up, and they also get map choice because we don't have 2 series to be played. So we give them the advantage. Standard double elimination bracket would mean that if the loser bracket's finalist winner wins that series, they would play a second series. But to shorten it down to make the stream less long-winded, we basically just give them 1 up and let the map pick first. So that's how we do it. Not bad rules. Served us quite well thus far. Legend's still up and still in mid. Trying to take out Prototype here. I think you might see him avoiding the Chronomancer. And you will actually see, you're going to see the thrower on Legend of Mesmer a lot. You're going to see him very, very present. Prototype goes down. That's a lot of red team members mid. They do have close point with the Warrior as well. And now the Chronomancer is on the close point for Windmill. Prototype going down. And it will be don't expect anything going into downstate here as well. Chronomancer not really getting involved there whatsoever. The red team putting their Mancer in towards mid. So probably one of the main reasons they're having a few difficulties. Let me turn this music off. Apologies that was still on. But yeah, not too bad at the moment for the blue team. A little bit of an advantage, but don't expect anything, obviously. Well, sorry, it was an advantage until that point, but they still managed to hold on to the 1 node. Oh, and a 1 now.
Yeah, Van's doing a nice job of contesting Mansion. He does start to rotate off, but he sees the half is coming in, so the 1v2 is going to be turned into 2v2, and he'll get the support he needs against these players. However, Firebrand coming in from Blue as well. Rampage is going to come out. He's going to try and take out Prototype before the Firebrand can get here and support his Necro, but it's not going to happen. The damage just is not going to be there. And this is not going to, probably going to be a pretty stalemated 2v2, I think. We're not going to see much. However, Windmill was decapped. Clock Tower just behind it, so then points are going to be neutralized. Mur going very low on Windmill against Lafrere. The conditions starting to take him down. I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of this. Primal here to try and peel for him, but Bamboo there as well. And the Poison just going to be able to take him out. That's probably going to be a kill picked up for Blue Team over on Windmill.
Doesn't get grab well, though. I actually missed that. It wasn't a bad position from Primal, but yeah, he can't go down for that res. Did avoid the grab well at least. So yeah, unfortunate. It's a pretty close game right now. Have a look at Tibbs. Let's get that support from Lafro. He's pushing in with himself and Sonny. I'm going to go too low. Should be able to hold this for a moment in time. Primal is around the node. They do have the advantage of the Chrono obviously on points. So he tries to engage here on the thrower. Still blue team with the 1 cap in their favor. About 2 or 3 minutes down now of the game as well. Elsewhere, it's still quite sustained across the map, which we know this is going to happen. The way things are at the moment, waiting to see whether or not we can see some kind of advantage for using this method at the moment. I'm having a look on Legend to see how influential he's going to be in this game. There's a lot of pressure on him really as well. Here comes the Frere as well. He's like, oh, the Mesmer. He gets the. Oh, is he going to get it?
Maybe he'll get the stomp. No, the first going to port out.
Just needs the damage.
Not going to be able to finish him. He should be able to get this kill. It shouldn't really be an issue for Red.
Oh, no.
In any position to get the res. No, he's not. Mur is pretty low, though. He does need to be careful that Bamboo doesn't pick him up, but I don't think Bamboo is going to try to. He's probably going to just try and hold on to Windmill, and that's going to be Clock Tower captured for Red Team, meaning 1 node apiece. Blue Team again with a little bit of lead, and to be honest, I don't expect this game to go 500 points. I think we're probably going to see the timer come out, but there should be a lot of kills picked up in between each game. Specifically looking at Mur, probably looking at Lafrere as well on the side of Blue Team. Tibbs going to be picked up here by Primal and Mur. Yeah, Bamboo coming in trying to support him. Mur's still very, very low. He's not going to be able to stay on top of that down seat, but I don't think that Bamboo's in any position to stop the kill as Primal started to go over to the Windmill to decap. So nice movement there by Primal to stop him from chasing Mur down.
Guys, if you're saying NA poggers and that kind of stuff, there's more EU players in this series right now than NA. So you can't, like, if anyone is insulting NA gameplay right now, check your facts, sort it out, because there's actually a shed load of EU players here right now. Right, we worked out it is more EU, right, than NA.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all 5 players of Blue Team are EU, and then we've got Primal, Half, and Mur are NA on the side of Red Team, meaning Synod and Vans, obviously both EU. But That's okay. So, yeah, Vans and Synod are both been playing a lot on an A.
Oh,
I mean,
half with the
I'd
res
practically say
potential. Nice. So that's the thing with the Thrower, man. I mean, they can't get as many reses up as they would like to, but their power's there. They just didn't have enough pressure. I mean, they had poison from the Thrower, but it just doesn't prove enough in the end, unfortunately. I mean, this game is quite sustained and tanky, but it's still pretty entertaining to watch. I'm actually enjoying this right now, even though we've got the double chrono. Oh, sorry, chrono on each team. I'm loving what's coming out from the Thrower, and obviously the Mesmer of Legend on the other team. Sunny is in downstate up top. Oh, it gets ported down.
It's actually gonna. That might be good for him if one of his teammates can get there. But now the prototype sees it. He goes down. He drops a shade on him, and that's going to be Sunny. Yeah. Synod going to be taking out Mur as well in a little bit of trouble. He can't really do too much. The pressure from blue team is good. Lafrere making sure that he knows where Mur is most of the time is very important. You know, we saw Mur. I think a big reason that red team, Team Egypt, was able to win the last time we saw these two teams face up against each other is Mur just he was locked down a bit by Lafrere, but for a lot of the games, especially on Legacy, we saw him kind of roam around pretty freely, and get a lot of kills. I mean, he definitely picked up the most kills of anyone in those two teams, and when he's allowed to do that, it definitely hurts blue team a lot. So locking him down, not giving him the ability to just kind of free cast, bit of a meme, but you know, is really important for this blue team.
I mean, the red team. The problem I'm seeing from red team at the moment is they're trying to rotate this Mesmer around with the Thief, with Primal. They're coming together quite well, but they're not able to get their targets down quickly. Like, the burst is just not working for them right now. And it's taking so long to do that. They kind of keep the one cap, they get the guy down, but by the time that's happened, they've either lost someone or they've lost the cap. So they're not actually getting an advantage out of it. But they're getting a kill here or there, and it looks impressive, but inevitably they're not winning the game, and this is what they need to be trying to do. Over on midpoint though, Sunny, it is a 3v1. I mean, him being mid is not too bad. It distracts away, but half, can he get the rest here? He's going to drop very low if he tries to do that. Doesn't, gets the port.
No way. There's four blue players here, even with Primal coming in. No, he's dead. Blue team going to be able to pick up Clock Tower. That's going to be the double cap coming out now, moving almost 100 points ahead of red. Again, the game is about halfway over, 7.5 minutes down. Closing in on a little bit over 200 points done. Gotten here from blue team. So again, I think, like I said, I think we're probably going to see the game go all 15 minutes out, and most likely blue team going to be ending up with more points unless red team can start some sort of comeback. They will obviously mean, it does obviously mean they'll be even in score, but this was red team's pick. You know, this was their map. So Skyhammer with the next map, that's what blue team picked. They obviously think that they have an advantage on that map, and they could be right. So, you know, I think that's going to be pretty important. Probably the plus from Mur on some of those side nodes on Skyhammer is going to be a lot more difficult with the jump pads. So I definitely think that if blue team wins this one, goes ahead to win Skyhammer, you might see them just coming out 3-1 in the end.
Tibbs is doing well over at Mansion. Oh, so low. Oh my good lord. He's going to get back onto the cap, I think, just about. Or if he's trying to do that, just trying to line of sight.
Oh man, he's 6% health. Oh, he just gets his heal off, but it's not going to be enough. Yeah, he's going to be taken out here. Lafrere does get the decap though, or well, I guess it wasn't fully capped, but he's going to be able to negate those nodes. The blood res coming out too. Actually, they might be able to get this res. I think they can. I don't think there's enough pressure to cleave it out. The Scourge is just so strong with this res. They are going to be able to get him up. And Tibbs now back in the game. Mur now low. Primal also pretty low. Lafrere coming in with a really nice steal. Mur's probably going to be dropped if there's any conditions on him. Actually, turning the damage around on a Lafrere. Mur playing very nicely there in that plus. But throughout this whole time, blue team have kept control of Windmill. They've kept control of Clock Tower, and they have twice as many points as red team does. There's under 6 minutes left in the game. It's going to be really difficult for Team Egypt to come back into this.
Yeah, the pace of the game as well it doesn't seem likely. Maybe it needs to happen right now, and the 2-cap doesn't look like it's going to be broken whatsoever. Although Lafrere is very, very low. Oh wow! Gets back. Legend. Oh, there you go. Just needed that. Oh, the Chaos Storm is too short. Oh no! Sorry, it was the Chaos Storm from Bamboo. My bad. Of course, it's not right, Chaos Storm. Good job. They get the res solid. And now we're seeing the Thief. Actually, Primal. I think they really need to just find a way to just avoid this Chronomancer. Just treat him as if he's a Firebrand or like a Tage from back in the day. Just try and rotate around him where possible. I really think that's going to be something they can, if they can try and do that. I mean, they force that fight. Is still got Blood Frenzy. He's still got a Gravity Well. He's not got many cooldowns. He will go down in the end, but focus is there. They do get him down, and we're looking at Primal now. He's going over towards mid to apply some pressure there as well. They're really desperate to try and get a cap. Doesn't feel like it's going to happen for the red team whatsoever right now.
Just like that, blue team takes a capture point.
Still with a double cap.
Yeah, and again, like I said, I think blue team, they're just playing better. I think they might have struggled a bit against Mesmer, you know, maybe caught off guard a little bit last game. I think maybe I think the rotations were a little sloppier from blue team the first time we saw this matchup going. But, you know, now, especially against, you know, the last series we saw them play against Gillette, they rotated very, very well and completely outplayed, I think, the other team. And, I mean, they're playing very strong. They're playing very together at the moment. They're not really losing any nodes. Again, I mean, they lost Windmill, they swap it for Mansion. It's, you know, it's not really an issue for them. They're getting some nice clutch reses out here, picking up some good kills on Murr, especially throughout the whole game. And it's just, it's going well for them.
Just thinking about what they can do next game. This will take them to 2-0. Oh, no, sorry, my bad. It will take it to 1-1. What am I talking about? That's crazy. Okay.
No, team coming in here 1-0. And I mean, like I said,
yeah.
again, Skyhammer is going to be pretty difficult for red team to win, I think. Again, blue team just have this game plan coming out. They know what to do on Skyhammer. I expect them to. Anyways, triple cap here now. I might have been wrong. I guess I spoke too soon. We are going to see the 500 points, it looks like. Coming out here.
They snowballed.
For a blue team, that's going to, like you said, tie it up 1-1. Red team coming in with the advantage, but that advantage is now lost. And it's going to essentially turn into a best of 3 now. Whoever wins the next 2 games is going to take the tournament.
And if anything, it's blue team's advantage because they picked the next map.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's it.
Obviously, the third map we'll see, Forest, is going to have been picked up by red, but...
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, we've got at least 2 games left, everyone. At least 2 games. This is good. This is good. We don't see Skyhammer that much. Yeah, so rundown of just people are asking what the UGO is. I'll just let you know. The UGO is the Unity Gaming Organization. It is basically a community of people with Guild Wars 2 PvP tournaments in mind. At the moment, it's Guild Wars 2. It might be spreading out to other things, but I'm not really ready to talk about that yet, and nobody else actually knows about it either, because I don't know if they're interested in the other things I want to run. So there will be other tournaments and other games. So if anyone out there has any tournaments or any games they play and they want to suggest tournaments, potentially things like I don't know, other games that basically they play, like I don't know, there might be something around Fortnite in the future. You never know when they get some kind of custom arena thing. But yeah, the idea is to basically turn it into a bit of a PvP tournament organization for future games and stuff as well. But it's all Guild Wars 2 right now. But yeah, if anyone has any suggestions or games they want covered, let us know. We don't have
so
like
far,
a site yet or anything.
Not seeing any changes here from anyone coming in. Obviously, Mesmer Freecasting shouldn't have to change anything. But, you know, I mean, what exactly do you think that Team Egypt could change, could swap out? I mean, you know, a build, a specific class, you know, to try and win. I mean, I think the biggest issue was just they weren't able to really decap anything. You know, they had to commit a lot of players to one node to be able to get that node freed up. And while they did that, blue team in this case, just rotated around them. And, you know, they were losing the sides quite often. Anytime they kind of picked up momentum on one side, they lost it on the other. And mid was always in control of blue team, so.
I mean, I actually think the throw as well, that last game was, his rotations were a lot better. I noticed when they went down to the low bracket.
Here we go. This is the change. The chrono. Murr has swapped from, and Sunny has gone Necro.
Yeah, because they're already playing chrono, yeah. So,
Synod swapped from Chrono to Necro, and Mur swapped from Mirage to Chrono. So they're going to try and match the enemy team up a little bit. We do see the Curses Necro here from Synod, which I'm happy to see. So it'll be the Curses versus the Blood Necro. So they swapped the comp up. And, I mean, that makes sense. It's good. I like it. They're trying something new.
Sonny is a Necro as well. Like,
oh, yeah.
Through and
Synod,
through.
yeah, always plays Necro. Him and Flash played together for a really long time. Flash always was on Ellie and then swapped over to Guardian. Max Flash. I think Synod has played with Blackjack a bit as well.
Is it mini? Is it Max Mini Flash? Was it
yeah,
Mini
Max
Flash
Mini
as well?
Flash or
He's
something
been playing
like that,
this game for so long, man. My God. Yeah, Jesus, long time.
So now, I mean, I guess we're gonna see this team fight a lot more. I mean, it's gonna be, we might see the Chronos could go on side nodes, but we also could see the Firebrand Chrono Scourge 3v3 coming out mid. But who knows? I mean, I think that if we just see the Firebrand Scourge duo, then Red Team's Firebrand Scourge should win. Again, I think the Curse's Necro is much stronger than the Blood Necro in this 2v2.
There's so much sustain like on this blue team now. It's just like adding like
yeah.
I want more damage, man. I want more damage, less survivability, and it would just be so good. Like there's so many good mechanics on the classes and stuff at the moment, but like independently, a lot of these classes, even if we just look at even the damage dealers right now as well, like how much survivability and sustain they really have is the main issue that people are going to have in this game. Trying to pick their targets, make sure they're actually, it's going to be all about rotations as well.
I mean, these thieves are going to be really important. You know, seeing them come into these team fights to +1, they're going to be going for the target. And it's going to be interesting, too, the difference between the Conde Thief and the Power Thief, how important it's going to be. And obviously, who's going to have control of the side nodes more than the other. Because I feel like we're going to see stalemates on the team fights a lot, most likely until those thieves get in there. Again, I think that the Firebrand Scourge duo on Red Team is going to be stronger with the Curses over the Blood, but it might not be enough to just win outright. And, you know, I think it's going to be pretty impactful. The Thieves are going to be the most impactful thing in this at the moment, you know, plussing between the mid-fight and the side nodes. So those are definitely going to be the two players to keep an eye on the most, I'd say. I mean, in most games, the Thieves are, but specifically now, almost mirror comps.
I mean, the Thief, I mean, you might see, I mean, the Pharaoh's got a ton of poison. Maybe in team fights he'll be dropping in there as well. I mean, we might see him trying to negate some of that healing coming out from a team fight. But again, you know, I mean, he's been very, very mobile around the map. He's not going to be staying there for too long. He's still a Thief. I was saying, you know, these games, these really sustained games, get won and lost by Thieves as well at the moment. And it's going to depend on some of those rotations as well, from if the Chronos are running portals, because I don't think they are. No, so it's even more dependent on those Thieves as well to make sure they're plus.
Yeah,
make sure they do it at the right point in time, and don't spend so long in their wasted rotation to potentially, you know, +1 a fight, and it's just not needed or not necessary, or it's just the wrong time. And they have that one less player over in that midpoint. It's going to be about Hammer as well, I think. Hammer is going to be important. It's going to be an important mechanic.
Did you see that?
Because mechanics become very important in, like, when you sustain versus sustain. Like, those things can really change up games. It's on-point damage as well. Look at that Conde onto Vance though. The first +1. Let's get that +1 to him, and they grab the kill. Elsewhere on the map, though, we are in a little bit of a bad time here for Don't Expect Anything. And actually, we're talking about sustain, but there's two really quick kills on the map already.
Oh, but he just gets rest.
Nice.
Really nice rest coming out. That's huge. That would have lost in the team fight in mid. Lost in the node as well if they weren't going to be able to pick him up. But they did a really nice job. There just wasn't enough cleave there. I think someone was going for the stomp, but he just missed it if they didn't cleaving a bit harder. Tibbs going a bit low on mid, and don't expect anything. Still kind of low coming into this, but there should be enough sustain there to keep both of them alive. However, point A going to be decapped. Really good decap, I think, probably from Primal, who left that team fight, went over there, now came back.
This fight over here on the 2v1 over on C, I'm not sure about that. Again, literally before the match started, it's about making sure he's plussed a sustained fight with that Mesmer, with the Chrono, where I think he should probably go back over to... I know the Thieves are fighting now as well. Damn. Okay, no, he's going to disengage. I don't think the Throw wants to +1 this. I really don't think he wants to +1 this. I think we're going to have issues.
If they can get the kill quickly...
Yeah, that's the problem,
no, they need to control these side notes. I mean, at the moment, point A is going to be stalemated for sure. Lefrere getting taken out by Primal a little bit there. He's going to be pressured pretty hard. Primal staying on top of him, actually. He wants to get this kill, and I can definitely see why. If he can get the kill, it'll be really nice. Free
so
up the pressure on
low.
the side notes.
He's got to die.
So low.
He needs help. There you go.
There's the Firebrand support coming in. That does mean that Prototype will be alone. Of course, he is very, very tanky on this node, but Cinna doing a nice job. A lot of damage, a lot of conditions on him. He might drop here if the Firebrand can't get back in. The Firebrand actually going really low against Primal. So the Necro going to be taken out. The Firebrand might be next if he can't escape. He is kiting pretty well over on this little walkway balcony thing, but mid going to be captured.
The walkway balcony thing, everyone. That's literally what
I don't even know. It was a ledge. It was a ledge.
Well, he's doing a good job. Skyhammer's going to be coming up quite soon at 12 minutes as the Skyhammer is being charged on the other side of the map. Bonebrew did die as well in the end over on C. We did see on the other side of the map, though, Vance again being taken out. I'm not sure if Furrow came in there. I don't think so. Although he's going to go down a bit. Why is the Furrow pushing some of these really awkward... Oh! The knockback as he came in for the down. No way! He's trying it. Oh, is he going to get it? Oh my good lord.
The Firebrand and the Blood Magic res is just so strong. You can res through almost anything with that combo. Skyhammer now coming up. Red team did have the map control for a little bit, but the Skyhammer, we're going to see if that stays the same. Mid going to be decapped as well. Sunny and Half going to be 3 versus 2 here on Skyhammer. However, Tibbs is going to leave. So it's just going to be the Firebrand Scourge duo. Again, though, I really feel like, Prototype getting pulled in by Half. Nice F1 pull there. Sunny going a little bit low, but he should be just fine. He uses his consume conditions to cleanse himself. And again, I just feel like Prototype's going to be way more pressured than Sunny will.
Yeah, I mean, Prototype gets some breathing room. Lefrere goes down again.
Yeah, Primal doing an excellent job of staying on top of the enemy thief. Really, really important there. Prototype actually going to be going for the res here. And we're going to see that that means they're going to be outnumbered on Hammer, unless Half is left.
Lefrere is up. See what's going to happen here from him. He looks like he's going to go towards Hammer, actually. He's going to plus this up. Or try to, at least.
Yeah, there he is.
And that actually should be fairly solid. I mean, if they can focus on surviving the rest of the map, maybe just focus on the 1 cap, get the decaps going down as well. I mean, blue team can definitely come back into this game. It's only 30 points as well.
For sure.
Let's have a look where Lefrere is. He's going over towards far. He's going to get the full cap on A. Looks like they just want to sustain. They want to sustain this Skyhammer cap at the moment. They've just left the bunker Firebrand there as well. So he's going to be able to remove some of those conditions for a certain amount of time, but he's not going to be here forever. Is he just going to dip out? He's not going to get any support, and he's just going to die. No one... Okay.
Red team wins
seemed a bit
and Skyrim might be capped now. Prototype just coming in to stop that cap in time against Sunny and Half, but he's not going to be able to stay alive for too long in this 2v2, even with his tanky Necro build. He does drop his Ghastly Breach. Bamboo coming in now as well to try and support, but it's going to be close. I mean, this is a really good 2v2 for blue team at the moment. Yep. Prototype actually might be dropping. Van's coming in as well, and that's just going to be another kill picked up. They're actually starting to feed kills into this, and they got to be careful. Yeah, and most likely that's going to be hammer capped for red team. The rest of red team moving out, Half going to be there just to cap that. And yeah, that cap for on point C for blue is just going to be completely negated there.
I thought like the 2v1 was weird because I thought like they were just going to try and get the quick kill, and then I think the throw left. And again, like I think he's had a couple of moments today where he's been in that situation where doesn't know which opportunity he's going to take, and maybe that's communication in the team. I'm not too sure, but I think he just needs to go with his gut. I don't know. I feel like he's not going with his gut because at times like he seems to be quite indecisive, and he's got to be on that. I mean, we've seen those decisive moments coming out from him today. Over on midpoint, half low. He'll pull out that block, making sure he's putting up all the heals. He's still got almost max charges on his Ventures as well. Still got the port. It should be fine. For a little bit here over on midpoint. Vance over on the other side of the map.
Oh, Skymark capped again for red team.
For the red team.
Yeah, no one gonna be able to contest that, and yeah, the Necro definitely seems to have been a good choice for for Cinder to have gone. Mur doing just fine on the Chrono build. Van's going pretty low again, going to be +1 by Lafrere, but you know, even if Lafrere and Bamboo take Vans out every single time Lafrere +1s him, it means that they're giving up pressure on another node, and if Red Team can win those other nodes, then it's value. They're getting it. You know, it's still a slow game. They're really not that far ahead. They're about 70 points ahead, but it's all they need. That's the only lead they need. Lafrere now going to be +1ing the other side of the map against Mur, but he can't stay there for that long. He's not going to be able to do that much. The Chrono, you know, he's just not going to die. At least it's going to take a lot. Well, I say that, and he gets dropped down, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Sides might be going to blue here.
Yeah, but maybe he spent too long on that because prototype is down. I mean, although they did finish that quite quickly. Oh no!
Yeah, it was definitely faster than I was expecting, but I think there's going to be too much damage.
No! Don't do it! You're gonna die! Look at that Condi burst! Oh, why? But Sonny's there.
On mid.
Sonny is full on Condi, and they just literally threw that. Oh. They should not have gone down for the res on that guy. They should not have gone down. They lost so many cooldowns, and they lose the Firebrand. They cannot sustain mid. They need to make sure they go to the sides. Just go for the smaller skirmishes. Wait. Put the most sustained people on far cap. One guy on A, and wait for that respawn and hold out. Lose the cap maybe, but Jesus Christ, they committed so hard. Although Red Team aren't actually capitalizing on this.
No, they get the 2 kills on mid, but while they do that, mid gets decapped. They're looking like they might be able to get prototype down again. Bamboo here trying to peel, but there's 4 players. The problem is they're committing 4 players here. They almost just turned the initial game against themselves. I mean, they were kind of allowing Vans to get outnumbered on the side nodes and taking advantage of it elsewhere, and now they're outnumbering on mid way too much. And now the points are about even. Even if, again, they're getting kills in these team fights pretty hard, but it's you know, they're getting them fast now with 4 players, but you know, that's not really what they want. They want to just take.
Oh, nice! Look at this. This is a great res. No. Pull.
There by half. Probably gonna see the Fiber and go down again.
Yeah. It was risky. It was a good effort, but it was very risky just as they start to come back into the game. Yeah, but with that kill,
oh, now the kills,
the double kills, like, now they're gonna see. You can see that lead drop. Although Red Team's still being pushed into mid, not too bad, but they do lose their cap over on the other side of the map for A. Sorry, on the close side. Waiting to see whether or not the Thief's going to go for that solidly. He's not going to go for the full cap. Looks like half sticking over towards mid. And this is a split, which is so important. Blue team did go for it. Oh, look at that damage onto Primal. Sims just goes full ham, literally wrecks his face.
Taken out. Primal taken out. Half is the only sole survivor of this fight.
Whoa, that burst.
Unsinted, but I don't think that's the right choice.
Leave.
Yeah, he's probably going to kill.
Just leave. Half is gone. Hurry the hell up and get these caps. They can get a 2 cap, 3 cap maybe even if they get their butts to A. Here comes the Warrior. He's going to be going for that node. And this has actually been a pretty damn good game. It's very close at the moment. Well, very close. It's 1 point in it. And half over towards the midpoint. Trying to hold nothing because the points are only just contested. It's not even contested. It's still blues. Just trying to hold some of these blue team members over, and it will be tanked up by the Chronomancer as well. Blue need to be out of this, in my opinion, going for the sides. They don't want to lose members here. Lafrere's already down. Don't lose any more people trying to go for that risk. You did this before. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Prototype, leave. No.
He's learned his lesson, I think, this time. Mid will be capped for Red Team, but they need to make some points back. Oh, he actually goes back in, and he's getting the res. He's on the bottom.
What?
They can't clean him out.
Oh my God!
I can't believe it.
Signet.
Oh, the plague sign that comes through. Those conditions are cleansed. What an excellent res. He just dropped down, and they weren't able to cleave him. They weren't able to interrupt him.
He is a cheeky little bugger. This Firebrand. He has pulled out some pretty good res and some great attempts, and he saves everything right there. I mean, I know that that's the Firebrand's job, but Jesus, that guy, man. Ridiculous. Now, what are they going to do about Farpoint? Because now they've left one man alone, and it is the Warriors. So that's good, not too bad, but the Condi pressure is real. And oh no, sorry, it's not Condi. It's not for Lafrere. Sorry. So he might be a little bit okay here. He's going to dip back onto the node. He does. This gives the opportunity for the blue team to push mid, but they're still 2v1ing at the C node. Are they
Yeah,
poking? Are
both
they
players
going
are
to
going to Primal actually goes down. LaFrere coming in with
Yeah,
an excellent
LaFrere,
+1.
man.
He's just going to drop him. The conditions way too much for Primal to handle. And now Mur will be in a plus 2v1 situation. Skyhammer just coming up as well, I think. And
filthy language. I will try to refrain from saying bugger.
not soon. Of course, just charging. But yeah, I mean, it's not looking good. Blue team with an excellent comeback here. Such a close game in the beginning. Red team had a pretty good lead. They got to do something fast. There's 3 minutes left. Blue team about 50 points ahead.
This is, again, the hammer. Hammer's actually been really important in this game. It's been kind of ridiculous. Now, Red team need
this hammer fast. Yeah, they have to get it fast, though. They can't... I mean, honestly, I would commit a lot of players to this. I'd put some players in. It looks like they might be doing that. Vans is going to be sitting on mid.
I don't know if it's going to go
Scourge.
too hard. I don't know if... I mean, we have seen Tibbs go down. I mean, they can't... Blue team can't sacrifice too many people to this because otherwise they'll lose their other node. There comes the barrier onto Prototype. Prototype has been separated away from A as well. I don't think he can get there to leave the contest. Now, B is open wide. Mora's going to be coming out from spawn. Red have pushed their spawn node over on A's, which I think is a bit difficult, dangerous. But Prototype maybe advancing a little bit too quickly. Here comes the Rampage. Needs to be very, very careful. He needs to CC. Oh, the Chaos Storm as well. He's going to have to res outside it. He's still in there. I don't think he's going to get the res, and there's Prototype down. This is a really difficult for the blue team now. Although they're still out in the map with the 1 cap and contesting the hammer. They're doing
I'd love to see a +1 from Primal here onto Bamboo on hammer. That would be really, really important. I mean, or maybe just go into cap C, but
there you go.
They're not there he is. Yeah, if they can get this hammer. But I mean, again, there's a minute and a half. They're 60 points behind now. If they can win off of kills, if they can get the hammer, you know, they have a chance, but it's going to be really close. Prototype coming in. Vans is not going to be 2v1. Looks like they're probably going to go for the decap, but they're pausing. They're waiting too much. Primal goes in. They don't get any value from the +1. Now he comes back. I mean, he's not doing anything here.
I don't know what he's doing. I'm a bit confused.
Half goes in to support Vans. Yeah, I guess Primal, he's just getting shut down by conditions.
He's waiting.
Really hard.
Yeah. From, That's
Frere is doing such a good job.
That Condi Thief, man, is strong today, man. Like I said at the beginning as well, like with some of that pressure in the mid fight as well. The Thief
he just pushes into mid and gets killed.
I didn't see that.
Oh, that's so bad.
Res though, res. It's good.
Yeah, the res is coming. Yeah, but it's too late. I think blue team has this. I don't think they can come back. Even with hammer, even with a decap, they'd have to hold 2 nodes to make the points up or get a ton of kills. I think that's going to be game number 2, won by Mesmer Freecasting.
Oh no, it is. Yeah, it pretty much is. Damn, that was a pretty good game actually. I don't know. It's good stuff.
30 seconds left. Yeah, there's no way. Primal just got shut down so hard this game. LaFrere did such an excellent job. That's it. It's going to be a timer game.
Damn.
And it's going to be 2-1.
You saw that on the sides as well.
Third game will be Forest, which means that is the map picked by Team Egypt. So they do have their map advantage. But I mean, they can't lose another game. This is it. Mesmer Freecasting have won 2 in a row. They only need 1 more. Do you think we're going to go to a 5th game, or do you think Mesmer Freecasting is just going to go 3 in a row?
Actually, did we have that last time? We did have that last grand final.
Yes, not in EU, on an A.
On an A.
The EU one was 3-1, I believe.
Yeah. Huh. Wow. Okay. That game was different. It was a good game. It was enjoyable to watch. We got to the final, and we had a Chronomancer on each team, and it was a pretty good game. I'm happy with that, everyone. Fuck. What is going on in the chat right now? What is actually going on?
Just Zahid being a nice, friendly guy.
I don't even understand what you guys are talking about.
No, this is not best of 9. It's best of 5.
It's best of 37.
I don't think we have time for that. I have to get dinner.
Do you want me to? If you guys want me to be really philosophical in chat, I can tell you where we're all from. If you really want me to go there,
tell us what.
Tell us where we're all from. We're actually all from the exact same place. No, I'm not banning Condy Thief. It's hilarious. Primal takes down the Condy Thief nearly like every time when he's on his own. In a team fight though, he can't take him down when he's on the outskirts. I can't take this.
Hey, I think we have to kick the NG on blue team out, I think. It's floody. Not supposed to be in the game.
What the hell? Why is he? It looks good though. Hey, I've lost weight. What are you doing? I'm not got no move rift. Is that actually floody?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Alright, I think we're gonna change the password. And Zaki. Guys, don't come into the game if you've already been in here. Come on. Alright, we're good. If you do exclamation mark brackets, you can find everything there. Someone wrote one day where that came from. They said Jebro Kappa and they spelt it wrong. Is literally where the joke came from. All memes come from rubbish jokes. Come on, people. Exclamation mark brackets, that's right. Wow. You guys are amazing. Amazing, that's all I'm gonna say. Go, Roy. I can kill time. Go now. It's fine. Okay, guys. Who's hungry? I want some food.
I'm starving. I'm starving, yeah.
I'm starving, yeah. Anyway, if you just come into the channel and you're wondering what the hell's going on, this is the Unity Gaming Organization. We put on monthly Guild Wars 2 tournaments, mainly to annoy most of the community by not banning Chronomancer, and have awkward discussions about it. It's pretty much what the entire tournament is about. Otherwise, it's also about seeing some awesome PvP action every month if we possibly can. Which does happen. It raises some money for community members, gives them in-game prizing, gems, gold, and whatnot as well. We've actually given out gold to the 4th place team as well. So we've got 800. Other than the money, it's 2k gems per player for the final for the winner. It's 800 gems a player for second, and then it's 500 gold for the team for third, and 250 for fourth. And also the winnings of $320 is divided by who's first and second, and first team gets 65% share, and the second team gets 35% share. So yeah, it's quite a lot. This is the finals indeed. If Messer Freeze Casting win this game, they will win the series, they will win the tournament, and they will win the money, 65% and the max gems. If they don't, we'll go to 2-2 and we'll have one final game. And that will be on Temple. Yeah.
Temple is the 4th map, I suppose. Final game of this series. But yeah, we're just waiting for these boys to ready up. And we'll have one last game if Messer Freecasting take it. as Jebro said. I don't know. I mean, it's again, you know, this is Team Egypt's map. They picked it. Hopefully, that means that they're going to be more comfortable on it. You know, they wanted it for a reason, I suppose. And you know, it was a much closer game last game as well. You know, it went down to the very end of it. So, you know, we'll have to see. But they can't lose another game. They cannot give another one up. They came into this with a 1-game advantage, and now they're down by a game.
They are indeed. So that's the fun full story time that's happening right now. I might have a giveaway at the end. You just have to stay to find out. Got some skins. Might have something going on. I'm gonna force this soon. Oops. Well, I guess I can tell you that as well.
Thanks for the heads up. Appreciate it.
I'm bored of these guys not being ready.
Yeah.
I'm forcing it in 1 minute. They've got 1 minute to go. I'm not sitting here any longer, because guess what, people? This tournament needs to come to an end. We're going on for 5 hours and 20 minutes. We've had a good show today. It's been fun. It's been enjoyable. They will reverse sweep.
Yeah, could be.
Maybe. They could do. You can't wait for me to burn my house down during cooking stream. We haven't got to that goal yet, so I'm not doing it. Got 10 subs.
Wait, you have a goal for burning your house down?
Yeah, yeah. That's what Twitch has become. I think we've already hit that. But that's what Twitch is about now. The most extreme, crazy shiznit that's possible. So
all right, well, here it goes.
Hold on to
What could be potentially the last game coming out here. 2-1 against Mesmer Fruitcasting with the advantage at the moment. And there's going to be a bit of a big cross coming out actually over in Rhodes.
It's a 4v4,
four-man cross on both teams. No one going mid. This is, this is an interesting
LaFleur is the only one. The thief is going mid. It's a bit of a random start. No, everyone comes out pretty much, you know, just some lower cooldowns. Oh, LaFleur. Wow, see look, Primal. See? 1v1 catching him. I mean, I'm not sure he's going to win that. There goes Sonny.
No.
There goes Half as well. Oh, LaFleur's really committed to that. Although he gets the
to be
support.
careful. He's overextended maybe a little bit, half coming in as well. LaFleur going very, very low. The conditions might take him out, and they do. He is going to be dropped. Don't expect anything trying to get the res, but he's actually going to be in a lot of pressure as well, and he's going to be chased down by Primal, by Mur, and I don't know if he can get out of this. There's a lot of damage, and that's going to be 2 kills picked up now. Prototype going to be on his own, and he could be the 3rd.
Spawniers return.
That was a lot of damage onto those 2 members there. Going over towards mid. We will see. Still, blue team will have the cap in their favor. Just about. Prototype's got a little bit of pressure on him as he's in the roads between Henge and the midpoint. And, oh, Legendary Shatters. He will get away. He's playing the Chronomancer, of course, as well. And we'll see the 2v1 now as the Guardian does respawn. Over towards mid, though. Looking at Bamboo. The Chronomancer trying to hold that for as long as he can. We'll have to dip out though for now, and then there goes the Warrior, and they're going to go for the 2 sides again. We have seen the sides again in this match, similar to Skyhammer being taken up by the team. So we might see him just poke mid. Actually, the Prototype is coming in as well now. Bamboo trying to push off. Oh wow, okay, they're really going for this. Now the Guardian's going to have to rotate. Guardian was on close on his own. They're trying some different stuff here in terms of rotations.
Yeah,
There's a lot of power here, though. Oh, it's so long.
Together. Yeah.
No way. What? Oh, I guess he stabbed. He did the line on the side.
No.
There's no way he could. No.
Did you see that?
But I mean, they threw 3 players in there to take the Firebrand out. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, but it's better than at least they killed him fast, and it was the Firebrand, right? So it was like, it's not like the most horrible thing in the world, and blue team actually they're gonna lose out on this, I think. Look, Prototype, Thief jumps on him as well. He's not really got any toughness. He's just got the barrier.
No, Van's in Rampage as well. He's gonna bring him down. The rock to the face is all it needs. The fear coming up, but it's not gonna matter. The stab is there, so mid should be won. Bamboo will be alone.
MVP, man.
Probably should leave this, yeah.
That rock is MVP today, I'll tell you. It's been responsible for so many kills. It's just the one rock that gets picked up on the map.
And I actually like that red team not really pushing far at all. They're allowing Tibbs to basically just sit there, and they're leaving him alone. They're just gonna take the rest of the map, and that's all they need to do. They can hold mid, they can hold close. Well, far actually for them. Henge, and I mean, if they hold those 2 nodes the whole game, that's it. Tibbs realizing this though is gonna rotate over from mine towards Vans, making this a 1 versus 2 for Vans. And obviously not one that he can survive in for that long. He's going to have to probably give this node up any second now. The blue team has to get something from it. They do pick up Lafrere over by Henge. Don't expect anything. The Firebrand and Prototype also both really low. They're actually they're leaving the Prototype. No, he's going to drop the Ghastly Breach on himself. The Firebrand's going to go down. The Prototype going to be hit. The Torment taking him out. And that's going to be 2 kills, 3 kills picked up over on Henge, meaning they can collapse back onto mid. Vans did the damage by 2v1ing just long enough, keeping this node uncontested. And the map going to be swinging in red team's favor.
They're going to sweep mid as well. Mez was going to go. He's watching mine. So he needs to keep over towards that side of the map. Actually, we might see the first. He's going to take him down. The Chrono here. Versus the Condis having some issues. But here comes the Firebrand. He needs to be careful that it doesn't get caught out. So they immobilize. Actually, oh, that's a lot of damage coming out from the Chronomancer trying to re-engage. He's so low. Good support coming out. Oh, that's actually support from Prototype more than anything. Is he going to try and catch up with the Thief? I mean, I guess it's doable. Oh, he tries to. He almost does. My good lord.
Mur does need to be careful, though. Prototype is there. Make sure Lafrere doesn't get chased down too hard. Half coming in. Nice MI there is going to keep Mur healthy. And over on the other side, mine actually going to get decapped. Really good decap coming out from Primal. Probably one of the better decaps I think I've seen from him today. Mid going to still be contested by the Thief, by Van. Sunny going to get to the support that he needs from half to be able to move on to this mid node. And at the moment, I mean, red team are definitely playing pretty well here. They're not allowing the blue team to out-rotate them. They're not committing too much into all 3 nodes. Mur is holding on to Henge. As soon as they get outnumbered, they pressure another node, the other's node just enough. And Prototype actually might get picked up by Primal here in Rhodes. Sunny pressuring him as well. And this is a much better red team.
Can't get near him. You can't get near him at all. I'm not sure why they're so... I mean, I would have, if I was the Guardian, then probably. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't just go down to him. Oh, wait a minute. This guy's pulled off some crazy reses before. Look, he's distracting him. There comes the foe in the background going for the res. Now the Guardian can go in for the res. He's got a little bit more HP. I think he's going to go for this. No, he's not. He's thinking about it. There's the port.
Does MI? But no, he's not going to be enough. Van's going for the stop. Sunny is there as well to pressure. However, side notes have
messed about with him.
Blue team. Yeah,
right.
They troll him long enough to make sure they have to stay here, or they give up the res. Mur was taken out by Lafrere as well as Tibbs over on Henge. Mine going to be, of course, free capped by Bamboo over there. Primal not able to get the decap in time. And yeah, it's
they were fully baited.
At the moment, blue team taking the map back. Yeah.
Fully baited there. I was good by the Guardian and the Thief. Actually, I like that. It was just a little bit of mind games. There was still 3 people mid from red.
So they have Sunny now going to be outnumbered 2 versus 3 over by Henge. If they can hold this long enough for them to decap mine, that'll be really good. Lafrere making the move over to help Bamboo on mine as he's going to be outnumbered. The decap comes through, so that in the moment points are neutral for the most part. Red team just slightly behind.
Again, so close.
Oh, Primal might go down from Goddess.
Yeah, possibly. I don't... he's still got 3 stacks of poison. Lafrere's actually going to go for the +1, I think, now on the mine. It should be... might be able to apply enough pressure. I mean... Is it going to be enough, though, versus the Chrono, man? So, I mean, there goes the Venom as well. Nice. Look at that Condi pressure on the Chrono, though. I'm liking it. One way of dealing with him, I guess. And then comes the power as well from the Warrior. The mix of that power from the Warrior and the Thief Condi is actually working quite nicely against the Chrono. I kind of like that combo.
But actually, I wonder what would have happened if Murray had stayed on his Mirage build. I wonder if that would have been better. I mean, I don't want to say anything against him, but it doesn't seem like he's doing as much. He's not surviving the +1s as well as Bamboo does on Chrono. And it would have been really interesting to see if he would have been able to just spike down targets on that Berserker Mirage. You know, I don't know that they need the extra side node pressure from the Chrono as much. And it definitely worked out well for them the first series they played. Obviously not so well on the first game we saw them play in Kylo. But maybe that wasn't the change they needed.
I mean,
he's not dead now, but just in general, I feel like he's been getting taken out very quickly on the +1s. Prototype not going to be going down here. The res is going to get started. There's a lot of pressure there. Sunny
I mean,
they're having to get the stomp, and that's going to be a kill picked up. But still, red team lose the sides. They're losing the map every time they win one of these fights. Don't expect nothing. The Firebrand might be going down next as well. The grab wall coming down, and that's going to be another kill picked up. But mid decapped,
they're
very
so
nice
slow.
there.
Yeah, they're so slow. Mesmer does move. I mean, in the end, to be fair, I mean, gathering around their Chrono, red team Chrono did actually, like, he got onto mid as well. I think he's actually having a pretty good game. I just actually not having a bad game at all. Gets onto mid just in time as well. Had a nice grab well on those down corpses. I don't know, man. I think maybe you're right about the previous game. He's definitely doing a bit better here. I think it's because he's been playing as well. A different build. The rotations on that build are going to be completely different almost to the Chrono now. I don't know. Although I don't think he had... Not Chrono, sorry. The Mirage from before. But, I mean, he does come in very, very low HP after he does get picked up. Should be okay for a moment. He's got Chaos Storm as well. Let's just see what else is happening as well. Bamboo's over here. Should be okay for a moment of time as HGP starts to go off. He's coming to the right side of the map-ish. Although now he is in 2v1. He's switching with half, which is why he's over here in the first place. And really it's the 1v1 where you can see whether or not he's going to go down quite low and the skill level between them both. And again, you could be right. It could be, you know, not as good as Bamboo because we've seen him play this solidly throughout the entire day. There's a
really good decap primal over on Henge. Should be able to get this. Yeah, he is able to get it. And there's still enough time, certainly, for red team to come back, but they're going to have to hold 2 nodes, or at least keep blue team's points neutral. Maybe even go see some beasts coming in here. Blue team now just rounded the corner to 100 points. That's all they need. Tibbs going to be coming in here to help support the Firebrand. Van's trying to press a lot of pressure. Primal going to leave. Probably the right choice. If he can take Lafrere out on mid and get the decap, that'll be really, really big. But Synod over on mine going to be taken out, just coming off respawn, and that's not going to be good. Red team going to lose the 1 node they had control of on mine.
Okay. Yeah, it's all animation cancelling. Indeed. It's always good. It's like,
if you want to cancel a skill early, like if you're on specifically Revenant Elite, like the Glint Elites, a lot of those can be canceled early, so you can force a dodge out or something and you don't actually use a skill.
Dragon comes up, nothing happens. Yeah, it's nice stuff.
But either way, Prototype going to be stomped out here. He's not on Revenant. He's not animation canceling those elites. He's dead. Bamboo, though, will be trolling against Mur in half. I mean, that's just, I don't know. I would have just left Mur there to keep the point contested half, and Synod should be pushing on the mid together, I think. Trying to stop the blue team's points. But at the moment, blue team going to force fans off of Henge. There are 2 players over there. 3 players even over there, and he's not going to be able to do much. And that's going to be side nodes again picked up for blue.
There you go. I think this is going to be Mesmer free castings. Mesmer free casting, maybe at the moment, pretty much, guys.
Oh, they are, yeah, absolutely. We're going to see the beast going. Lafrere taking the beast as well. That'll be it. That'll be game if he gets this beast. If no one's, I don't think anyone's going to steal it.
That's it.
No, that's it. He got it. That's
GG's.
it. That's game. Game number 3. 3 games in a row won by Mesmer free casting after being sent down to the lower brackets by Team Egypt. They come back and they win 3 in a row. Very well done.
Just telling them to stay in the Discord because it makes my life a little bit easier with Pricey. Okay, 2-1. Awesome stuff. No, 3-1, sorry, in the end.
3-1.
Wow. Okay. A pretty awesome day, guys. Some interesting games. Started off quite well. It got a little bit slow towards the middle and then we ramped up towards the final. Otherwise, not a bad tournament whatsoever. And yeah, that's pretty much for the NA side of things. EU is going to be in 2 weeks, so if you want to go and check out all the information, I'm going to spam it chat. Otherwise, that is going to be it from us. Let me have a look. Let me just grab over to here. There you go. All right, because you stayed to the end, guys, I'm going to give away... Let me find something. Oh, hello. There's a die here that's worth 80 gold. It's going to be an Iboga, or Iboga? IBOGA die. Whatever. I'm going to give that away. It's worth 90 gold. It's pretty much... It's not the most pretty... It's not the prettiest die in the world. But it's a die. exclamation mark pants. There you go. That's going to be happening while we just go through everything else. It's like lime green. It's grim. It's grim, isn't it? But yeah, otherwise the winners won a share, 65% share of the money, which you still have time to donate towards. Actually, we went up to... Oh no, that's EU. EU's already at $243 and is in 2 weeks. Okay, that's cool. Just double check how much the NA prize pool was in the end. Where they do win gems, and there was some gold today as well. 320, so 65% of the $320 is going towards the winning team. Second place will get 35%, and then we get gems as well because we've got 8 teams, so that's awesome. And yeah, other than that, I mean, not a bad little tournament. I enjoyed myself today. Roy did a fantastic job as per usual. Admins, mods, thank you very much. Viewers as well, you've been epic. And yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to say, Roy. Do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, no, as always, thanks for all the teams coming out, the players for playing. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. Of course, the admins. And as always, Jebro, huge shout out for running this, for organizing this, for, you know, just being Jebro. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for everything. And yeah, thanks to everyone who came out and watched. Hope you guys had fun. Make sure you check out the UGO. You can donate to that as well. That's going to be in 2 weeks from today, the 3rd of June. It'll obviously be earlier than today's was since it's EU. But that'll be on EU, and I expect we'll see Ring 55 playing in that one. But yeah, make sure you come check that out. The prize pool for that is actually already pretty high. It's over $330, I think, which is, I think, more than we might have raised for NA, so that's pretty exciting. Nice prize pool for that one. And that's, like I said, 2 weeks away, June 3rd. So make sure you come check that away. Follow Jebro, sub to Jebro if you want to know when he streams every day. Make sure you check him out.
I do.
And yeah, that's about it for me, I think. Thanks again. Have a great night, guys. Hope you had fun.
Indeed. Quick shield from me. If you do want to subscribe to the channel, I do this pretty much every day, like Roy says. I do bits on the side, but I mainly stream. So if you do want to subscribe to the channel, we all do this for volunteering purposes. It's enjoyable. But if you do want to subscribe to the channel as well, any support is much appreciated. Otherwise, I appreciate you being here, watching the stream. That is the most important thing, and trying to bring some awesomeness to our scene. I know we had a little bit of chat fun times today, but I'm pretty dead set on trying to change a lot of people's attitudes to the game. And that is going to be a mission, but I think we're getting there. There's a lot of people that want to enjoy the game for what it is, and that's awesome combat and PvP and epic games. I've been Jebro, and this has been Roy. Follow us on all the things. Mesmer Freecasting 131, and I'm going to pull out the winner in the back of my hat. The die is a farmer. If you put your IGN in the chat,
very good,
then you will get
good lad.
You will get that die indeed, sir. If anyone who wants to donate anything towards tournaments, skins, dies, whatever, make sure to do that. Again, for the shouting out wise for the tournament today, we had $100 by Physics Man, a Loom Bell as well, $101. $100, sorry. Boston, Legend, and the rest of you for putting those codes in. It's very important that we put those codes in weekly. Please go to the EU sites as well and start putting the code in there for EU. Let's just replace the NA with EU. You can find it on the Reddit post there in the chat. Go and do that. Let's get up to $300 at least for EU. Otherwise, we will see you in 2 weeks, and I see
see Georges in chat. Hi, Georges. Hope you're doing well.
And hello, Georges.
Looking good as always. Big boy. I think Chase is streaming, by the way. If you want to host somebody.
Let's have a look. Yeah, just say something in chat, please. Thank you. I've got it, a farmer. I did get that, indeed. Yes. I will host Chafe. He hosts me a lot. Good man. Okay, cool. Thank you for that. We're going to host Chafe. Go and say hello to him. He's a good man indeed. Plays engineer. It's the best class in the game. I will see you guys soon. Take it easy. Thank you for watching.